Hello, my beautiful Pisceans. Welcome or welcome back to Unbound Soul Tarot. I'm Helen and I am so happy to welcome you to this week's reading because we are going to be diving into your mind. It's going to be very exciting looking at what is going on in your head. So first of all, we're going to see what is your current mindset that you are most dominantly in, and then we're going to see some advice for you, meaning what is the mindset that you should adopt or take on more for your highest good. So that's today's reading. But before we get into the cards, I just quickly want to remind you guys to use your discernment as always as you're watching these tarot readings here on YouTube. This is a general reading, so not all of the messages are going to resonate with every single one of you. So please use your discernment and only take the bits that do resonate, that you can apply to your current circumstances or that you recognize in some way. And if something is like not making sense to you, then it's best not to try to make it fit forcefully, just leave it be. But yeah, I'm also going to be using the archetype cards by Caroline Miss. These are going to give us some more context into your mindsets, and that's that. So let's get straight to it. I'm going to speed you guys through this part as I am laying out the cards, and then we'll dive right in. Wow. I don't know what else to say, my sweet Pisces, because let's get the underlying energy out here as well and have a look at your cards. We have co-create and mystic as your underlying energies. With the mystic, we have revels in intimate union with the divine, and the shadow attribute is delusional rapport with the divine. Now, the actual cards that you got, these two are talking about your current mindset that you are in, and these three are talking about the mindset that you are asked to take on more or to adopt. Now, for your current mindset, we have peace and dilettante. We have light attributes being delights in the arts without having to be a professional, alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits. Shadow attribute being pretension to much deeper knowledge than you actually possess. And then we have message in a bottle in reverse with the tribe and mediator for your support or your recommended mindset, with the light attributes being gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life, respect for both sides of an argument, and shadow attribute being negotiating with an ulterior motive or hidden agenda, either personally or professionally. So I just have to say first and foremost how crazy it is that we are getting so much like powerful, spiritually, psychically, very powerful energy coming through. Let's just start with this underlying energy here. Oh my goodness. I don't know who you are that, if you are resonating with this reading and with this reading's energy, but it seems that you are a very powerful manifester, probably like having some strong psychic abilities as well. You may actually be like dabbling in witchcraft or in some kind of paganistic practices maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe even doing alchemy. I just heard alchemy as well. But in any case, you seem to be in a very, very seriously like developed connection with the divine. You seem to be in some kind of contact with the other side that is almost it's almost impossible to put it into words and to make like regular, I'm just going to say it as absurdly as that, regular folks, regular people understand. It's really difficult to make other people understand. So you might not actually share that aspect very freely, which is something that is kind of coming through with your current mindset. You may be kind of downplaying your own abilities, your own connection, your own gifts, your own psychic gifts and talents, because it's almost like I'm kind of getting like you are almost ignoring the channelings that are trying to come through for you, or the signs that you are getting. Either you are doing it like, I'm kind of getting like you're doing it intentionally, not by accident, because I think you are very much aware of like maybe some supernatural things that are happening around you, or some signs, some messages that spirit is trying to kind of communicate to you. I feel like you truly, I don't think that you actually miss them. I feel like it's almost impossible for you to miss them. I feel like it's almost impossible for you to ignore them, but I do see you trying to do your best. And you may not be regarding yourself as highly and with as much respect as you truly should, because your gifts, your talents are not something that every single person on this planet is capable of doing. I mean, yes, we are all psychic in a sense, and there are these intuitive muscles that we can all strengthen and kind of try and get up to like higher levels, more fine-tuned levels with practice. But generally speaking, I do, at least personally, that's my personal belief, I do believe that everyone has their kind of limit. And I feel like yours is just like, you are just by nature more spiritually inclined, more psychically inclined. And again, I see you kind of downplaying that, or trying to shake it off, trying to live your life. And maybe you're even hoping that by not paying attention to these signs, by not acting upon them, by not taking notice of them, that they will somehow stop, or that they will, that you will just be able to like kind of get rid of them, like literally shake them off in time. But the way that I'm seeing this message is very clearly that you are asked to kind of connect with your spiritual team, to connect with your higher self, to connect with spirit, with God, whoever you believe in. You are asked to connect. You are asked to start paying attention to these signs that are very clearly happening and like appearing all around you, because I feel like you have a very significant role. You have a very significant role in kind of bridging these two worlds, bringing those two worlds together. The spiritual world that is behind the veil, the energetic realm that we cannot see and touch and hear, at least most of us on a day-to-day basis. This realm that we don't have access to, but which you clearly have access to, you are asked to bridge that world with our 3D physical world. Because, I mean, hello, look at these two cards. Like, you cannot get more like spiritual than these cards, truly. Like, I feel that spirit is working through you very heavily, is wanting to work through you very heavily. But at this time, because of your resistance, it's not really able to do that. So, yeah, again, I don't know who you are, but you seem to be super powerful. And for some of you, you may not even realize how powerful you are. I feel like most of you are aware of these signs. Most of you are aware of these like synchronicities, serendipitous events, like these crazy coincidences that you just can't explain. I feel like you are very much aware of them. And for most of them, for most of you, I feel like they have been happening for like as long as you can remember, ever since you were a child. But for some of you, it could be that you don't actually understand yet the full capacity of your power, the full capacity of your talents and of your gifts, because you haven't really honed them yet. You haven't really developed them. But I feel like you could reach some crazy levels if you decided to start noticing and start paying attention. Because I don't think that you will be able to just shake them off or walk them off or whatever. You won't be able to just get rid of them this easily. You will start seeing more and more and more kind of interruptions to your daily life if you just keep ignoring them. I feel like the messages will get louder and louder and louder and more clear until you finally get the message that spirit is trying to act through you, speak through you, guide through you. because you seem to have the role in this lifetime of being a mediator, of being the bridge that gaps these two worlds. And that doesn't mean that like that has to be your professional. You have to start doing like something like that on a professional level. Of course you can, if you want to. You can actually become like a medium, or maybe a tarot reader, or maybe a healer in some other sense, whatever you wish to do. But I do see that as being a very important part of your life mission, a very important part of your life mission. So yeah, it's not a coincidence. It's not just happenstance that you are able to see and hear and feel, and however you are getting these messages is probably going to differ for all of you. But yeah, however you receive these messages, it's not a coincidence that you are able to get them, that you are able to receive them. But let's see if we can get some more details. So starting with your current mindset, this ignoring that you're doing and this downplaying that you're doing, which is actually kind of sweet. I have to say it's kind of sweet. But at the same time, I do also feel like it's somewhat futile, because you have some very big stuff that you are meant for. But let's see how this mindset is serving you and how it is restricting you or holding you back. So how is this mindset that Pisces is in, how is that serving them? Look at that, we have the Fool. Oh, I love that, I love that. It's actually hilarious. And the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, it's kind of it's allowing you to stay oblivious, to stay carefree, to kind of stick to your comfort zone, stick to what you know and where you feel safe, where you kind of haven't taken the plunge yet, where you haven't committed yourself to anything yet. It's like it's a very carefree, as I was saying before, it's very sweet. This energy is coming through as very sweet and almost very innocent, which is not surprising that the Fool is coming out with it. It feels very innocent, and I kind of feel like that's the way that you want this to be. That's the way that you want this to stay. But again, as I said, this feels way too powerful for you to be able to ignore it. So let's see how this mindset is holding you back or restricting you. Let's see if we can find out what this like open mindset would allow you to actually experience. So how is this current mindset of Pisces holding them back? Oh my goodness. Okay, we have the Seven of Wands in reverse and the Nine of Cups in reverse. I kind of feel like it's not actually giving you this emotional satisfaction. It's not allowing you to get that, because it's clear that this connection that you have with Spirit, with the divine, is an orchestration that your soul agreed to do, that your soul agreed to fulfill and to carry out in this lifetime. But if you don't allow your soul to live out its purpose, to live out its mission, to carry out its mission, then you can't truly be happy. Your soul can't truly be happy. Yeah, I kind of feel that you may be almost like struggling, trying to find something that would actually make you happy. Find something that would offer you a sense of fulfillment. You may have been, like maybe ever since you were little, you may have been trying a whole lot of different things to kind of discover this one thing that is yours, or to discover this thing that you are meant to do, or that is your passion, that is your calling, right? You may have been trying to find that and like juggling from one thing to the next, never really finding anything that would fill this void in you, or that would satisfy this need in you. And I feel like it's because you haven't actually tapped into the right thing that is for you, which is this connection. So it's actually holding you back. It's keeping you in this weird limbo state. It's actually holding you back from your true emotional fulfillment, from your true, like, ultimate satisfaction that we are all after in this lifetime. yeah, it's kind of keeping you away from that. Okay, let's see how this new mindset, this more open mindset, if you were to welcome this connection and actually take on this this role of being a conduit, or this role of being the medium, right? Let's see what that would help heal for you, and also how that would benefit you in the future. So let's start with the healing thing. What would this new mindset heal for Pisces? What would that new mindset heal for Pisces? Oh my god, I'm sorry, but this is just crazy. Ah, look at that! And the Two of Pentacles is still... Exactly, that's the juggling, right? That's the you being like here and there and dabbling in a bit of this and dabbling in a bit of that and finding out like, oh no, this is not right. This is not quite right. This is not quite what I'm looking for. No, this is not quite right for me. Like just going back and forth between things and just never quite finding that right balance. Never like quite hitting that note, right? Striking that chord. But with you actually embracing this connection, embracing the channeling and the messages trying to come through. And yes, even though it is not going to be like smooth sailing, it's not going to be a walk in the park, it most likely will be somewhat tiring. It most likely will be somewhat exhausting, because energy work is exhausting. But you will kind of learn to roll with it and learn to ground yourself and learn to tap into other energies to kind of not deplete your own energy reserve and all of that. It will come with time. Or you might like naturally be good at that as well. I don't know. But it's clear that you will be able to find this thing, this thing that has been missing from your life, this thing that you feel so connected to, like soul level connected to, that just feels right for you. This thing that you have been looking for. You will find it. You will find the key. You will find the wisdom. So that's what this will help heal. It will help heal this void, like this missing link that you have been searching for. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else left to say about that one. But let's see how this would benefit you in the future. How would this new mindset benefit Pisces in the future? Oh my goodness, okay. There's too many though. Too many. Interesting. No, too many. Let me try and... Okay. How would this new mindset benefit Pisces in the future? Please give me one card. One or maximum two. Wow. That kind of just catapulted out of the deck. We have strength. With the Page of Swords. Wow. So this is how it would benefit you in the future. Look at this. Like, look at how peaceful, how calm, how balanced this lady is on this card. You would literally be able to find where you belong. You would be able to find kind of your place in the world. Make sense of your role in the world. It would literally like become so clear for you, because you would be able to have insight that other people are not able to tap into as easily as you are able to do that. So yeah, just this whole lot of clarity, a whole lot of truth, a whole lot of illumination, and again, just going forward with so much confidence, so much self-reliance, so much trust and belief and knowing, so much knowing that is true. It's truly incredible, truly incredible. And again, I kind of see you like balancing this. Remember, we had the two of coins. We had the two of coins somewhere. Like you being able to finally balance this whole lot of juggling that you have been doing, this endless juggling that you have been doing, trying to find this one thing that is truly yours, trying to find something that resonates with you, that strikes a chord with you, that sounds true for you, and that makes sense for you. And I feel like the answer is right there in front of you. Like something that you have been looking for is right there in front of you. It's the easiest kind of answer. It's the easiest solution. And that usually tends to be the case, right? We like overcomplicate our lives so much, trying to look for something, going to all these extremes and all these lengths to find what we're looking for, and then end up discovering that the thing that we were looking for was right there in front of us all along. And we just overlooked it. We just missed it. We looked straight through it. And I kind of feel like that's exactly what this reading is all about as well. So my sweet Pisces, if you resonated with this reading, if what I was saying made sense to you, then please listen to your spirit guides, listen to spirit, listen to God, listen to the divine that is trying to talk to you, trying to connect to you so that you could pass on the knowledge, the insight to other people, so that you could bridge the gap between the world behind the veil and the world that we are living in. Heed the call is what I'm going to say. Heed the call, my sweet Pisces, and make the most of this incredible, super special gift and talent that you have. It's super precious, truly. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there though. Thank you so much, my sweet Pisces, for spending this time with me. I had so much fun doing this reading. I really loved delivering this message. I am so thankful to you from the bottom of my heart for being able to end this week's readings on such a cool and high note. But yeah, I am sending you guys so much love and light. Thank you for watching. And if this was your story, I would truly appreciate it if you let me know by leaving me a comment or giving me a thumbs up or subscribing and joining me for future readings. I would love that so much. I'm sending you guys all the best. Please take care of yourselves, and I truly do hope to see you guys very soon. Bye bye.